You want answers.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Let's focus on the video surveillance and potentially audio surveillance, right?
Okay.
Within the Mandalay Bay and outside the Mandalay Bay. So we've got about 5 different sworn statements that talk about it.
Okay. Sounds good.
And by police officers as well, right? So
yeah.
Police officer sworn statements. And then we've got the actual surveillance person or people within the Mandalay Bay and their sworn statements.
Yeah, that ought to be interesting.
Everybody's always asking, well, what about the cameras? What about the cameras?
Right.
Okay. So, well, I mean, we're not the only ones. Yeah. So, to start off with, so we're going to make this one, a whole series, and it's going to all be about those video surveillance issues that, and because look, I mean, and I don't know if I found all of the sworn statements that mention it, but we'll go through. A couple of them are very short, and then some of them are actually pretty long. And I'll add these to the timeline as well, because I think it's important when these individuals were when they actually did a sworn statement.
Oh, yeah.
So this individual is Officer Charaska.
Officer Charaska. Okay.
And so he did his sworn statement on 6 October 2017.
All right.
So he typed up his narrative on 6 October.
So he's on 6 October. This happens on 1 October.
Right.
Okay. Campos's first statement is at 2:30 in the morning. Okay. Of 1 October.
So this guy, Charaska, he actually, so his narrative says this, and there's a lot of information here which we will use to start other videos. All right. So he says at 22:14 hours, the SWAT and the crisis negotiation team notification system was activated, directing all personnel assigned to the teams to report to the command center, the command post. All right. He says, my assignment that night, the intelligence gatherer position. That's good. Of the crisis negotiation team. Okay. That's the guy we want right there, right?
Yeah.
All right. So upon arrival at the command post, I began to coordinate, which they call it the SCAC. So that's South Central Area Command is what SCAC, South Central Area Command Post.
Okay.
It says, I began to coordinate all my assigned personnel to one central location so we could begin to work towards gathering intelligence regarding the suspect. Now, this is important in this sworn statement, the difference between the use of suspect and the use of subject.
Okay.
Right. Now, I'm just going to say that I'm referring to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. A subject is one who is believed to have been involved in a criminal act or is a significant threat to oneself or the lives and or safety of others. Okay? So,
all right.
So that's different. Now, suspect is somebody that you just suspect. It's suspicion, right? Subject is somebody that is believed to have been involved.
Right.
And so it's a little more definitive.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, everybody's a suspect.
Right.
There's only a few subjects.
Right.
So in his sworn statement, we need to really keep an eye on that one. So he says, upon arriving at the South Central Area Command post, I began to coordinate all of my assigned personnel to one central location so we could begin to work towards gathering intelligence regarding the suspect. I'm assuming he's referring to Paddock.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Any additional suspects and or motives, period. My intelligence gathering included interviews of 7 individuals who were located at the Harley-Davidson dealership at 5191 Las Vegas Boulevard. Now, we know, and I don't know for certain who those 7 people were that he interviewed, but we know that occupants out of the 32nd floor hallway, one
Right.
actually evacuated and ended up at the Harley-Davidson parking lot.
All right. Correct.
All right. So we can only assume that he's talking to those occupants out of that floor.
Okay.
These interviews were then summarized and sent to the intelligence coordinator, don't know who that is, for inclusion in the crisis negotiation team intelligence report. I don't know what that is. If anybody has the crisis negotiation team intelligence report, I would love to see that report because it has these interviews in it.
Right.
Additionally, I was sent along with CN Charlie November, Williams, to the Live Nation command post, which was located on the far north end of Route 91 Festival grounds.
Okay.
The location of the command post was not known at the time. Therefore, we methodically made our way through the festival grounds. Then upon arriving at the command post, we reviewed, multiple people, he and Williams, reviewed footage of the incident, including the shooting, the female who made threats prior to the shooting, and the subject who was seen on the roof.
Huh. Interesting. And the plot thickens.
You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.